Hi, it's Rocket, and I've been playing a lot of House Flipper 2. So I wanted to show you one of my builds. This is the build already completed, but if you want to do it yourself, I have it uploaded. Just download it from the description. You just need House Flipper 2. Okay, so start off, it's a little patio, so cute. We got twinkle lights, a little place to sit, read a book, watch the snowfall. Very cute. Inside, it's our cozy little cabin. It's just a one bed, one bath, so it's not like a massive undertaking or anything. But I got our little dining area, the living room. Look at our pillows, very pink. Got a little picture frame TV, if you'll use your imagination. Look at the little window bench. We got baskets in there. You can see the snow falling. I love it. It's so cozy in here. And then the kitchen. Got my herbs drying. And look at these dishes. Isn't that so cute? Up here we got a little tray filled with glasses and wine glasses and champagne glasses. We got all our mugs and cups in this cupboard. We got some spices and drinks over here. A little bit of bread in the bread box. Down here, we got some cooking things. Our teapot. Cleaning supplies, of course, go under the kitchen sink. Some canning and storage. Our more baking. Our pans. Our cutlery. Some baking, flour, sugar foods, all that. Up here, more, beans, some basics. What's up here? Little storage pan, a full fridge, and look, we even have this butter dish matches the dishes because it's also like the pink cheetah print. The freezer. The freezer's filled with ice cream, I believe. So that's the little kitchen. And then we have the bedroom in here. Look at this. With the curtains, I made a little canopy bed. Put a little teddy on there. We got our TV and stuff. I think I just threw some quote-unquote clothing, if you will. But it's all towels. This game doesn't have clothing, really. Which irks me to no end. But art supplies for a little canvas here. Normal bedside knickknacks in there. Our mirror for getting ready. I love this vanity. I was able to put tons of little makeup and stuff in there. Flowers on the wall because I like to hang flowers. They don't have dried flowers, so I don't know, just pretend those are dried. Some perfumes, normal stuff. And last but not least, a little tiny bathroom with a little shower and a washer and dryer. The tiled shelf with the plants and the candles, it makes me happy. So, yeah, this is the house. Very small, but I really like it. I think it's pretty cute. It took me so much time, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Anyway, if you want to decorate yourself, you can download it. I made this like months ago when it was still winter out, so that's why it's in a snowy biome. This house was one of the first ones I built from scratch. It might not be my very favorite, but I like the inside. It's cute. It's a little green beach house. Come into the little living room. It's pretty cute. Nothing major. I like the beams up here, though. And then to the back's the dining room, the kitchen. Got some waffles going. In here's the bathroom. I really like this bathroom. I don't know how well it matches the vibe of the house. This looks a little too fancy, maybe, if you ask me. But it's also, like, probably my favorite room in the house. That and then the bedroom. I really do like how the bedroom turned out. It took me a while to get down. But got some knickknacks on this shelf. Like, I would totally happily live in this little beach bedroom. I think it's pretty cute. I love the curtains. I like the green. I think it's fun. So yeah, just a very, very small 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom beach house. This one is going to be available for download, and I don't think there's really anything around back. Like, it's cute. It's cute. I like the little arch in there. It's a little basic, but it's, you know, that's fun. So I wanted to show a couple more builds that I've been working on. Now these aren't available. Like, I haven't figured out how to upload these to the gallery. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, you can't. Maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't matter. I just want to show them off because I'm kind of proud of them. And I put lots of time into them. And also, there's a very good chance I will accidentally delete them someday. And this video will be my preservation of them. So, this is the first house. And it was completely renovated. I'll add some, like, before ones. So, I downloaded it as a destroyed house. And then it had no, like, built-in what to do. So, I just went ahead and did what I wanted to do. So this is the house. Let's go inside and then we can show outside. So there's a little entryway. We got her umbrella for when it rains. Some knickknacks up here, umbrellas, front door, light switches. They do work. Boom. Okay. And then in here on the right is the living room. I kind of love it. The vibe is for, like, a girl who flips this house herself and just kind of made it into whatever she wanted and, like, made it very whimsical. I like this little banner I put. She's got her switch out, her knickknacks on the coffee table. You know, got the little fireplace going. And this is really cool because it's like a double fireplace around in the kitchen. The dining room, she has her little workstation set up, you know, whatever. And then the kitchen, I love this. Her little coffee setup, she's making a little soup right now, was the idea. I just like when it's realistic and it looks like it's actively being lived in. Some records of hers, she's got knickknacks all up on here. Maybe that's her and her brother or something. Oh, and right here, it's like her little sewing desk. So she has all her machines set up, some knickknacks in the drawer, little posters, suitcase. 'Cause you know how storage just kind of goes wherever. This house doesn't really have any closets, so you got to be a little creative. And then down this way is the bathroom. I made a little laundry section in here. I like putting little textures on everything. I don't put custom textures on each thing just because it takes so long and you can't make presets as far as I'm aware, which is so annoying. But I like to do a little bit here and there for sure. I don't know. I just wanted this to be a nice zen room. Good place to take a little bath, take a shower, do some laundry. And the star of the show is her bedroom. It's a little loft bedroom. This is like what inspired the whole thing. So, for one, this is probably my favorite part of the whole build. It's just a little, you know, tea setup. A little birthday party for her plushies. Life needs some whimsy. I love the starlights. I love this flower lamp. I want one like that so bad. I have like a tiny version with just one flower, but I really want to get a big version. This is her actual desk, you know, her art supplies, her writing stuff, whatever. Some of her instruments and everything. This is where she really chills. Because if you noticed, this downstairs, there's no TV. It's more of like a social downstairs. And then this is like your hard chilling, cozy. It's raining outside. She has pictures of her friends, her birthday cards, her yoga mat. I didn't realize I put 2 record players in here, but that's fine. Honestly, it's so annoying only having a record player on one floor. It's nice to have 2 of them. I want a second one kind of badly. But yeah, like, I just feel like this is like your best friend's loft vibes. Anyway, she's got like, you know, her knickknacks over here, a little headband, her plushies. I'm really proud of this. I really wish I could upload this. If I find a way to, or if you know how to, please let me know. But yeah, I just want to go a little once over now that I feel like once you go upstairs, you get a much more clear grasp of what her personality is. And then out here, she's having a little picnic with her friends. Ah, I love it. There's the trash area. I made a little gazebo over it just because ugly trash. And then this is a proper gazebo. Look, imagine having some wine, having some girl debriefs out here. Oh, in the forest. That would be everything. And then background here, she even has a little pond. I like to imagine she could put some, like, big goldfish or something in there. This is just a little compost bin. And this is the back. So, you know, you got some gardening things and a little hammock. Anywho, that's... Ooh, I forgot to paint that. Womp womp. That's the whole house. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's cute. Okay, this is the property when we started. So, no gazebo, if you might notice. You can barely even see where the entrance is. It came with the little pond through here, and then around the back, it still had kind of a deck. I actually made the deck smaller. I kind of ended up getting rid of the deck. So you can kind of see, like, the structure is all the same. I left that. I kind of did it like a shell challenge, but obviously the vibes are very different. Inside, in the front, it was more closed off for sure. So I kind of opened up this wall. The living room and dining room, like, this is all, again, about the same. I just opened that wall up a little bit, and I think I closed this. I made it slightly smaller. So, you know, you can see it's not like I did it from scratch or anything. Up here, I took their vibe with the living room. I totally copied that, okay? And I think, yeah, the bathroom, I completely ditched. Like, I completely scratched. I got rid of this. Same size, but yeah. A little comparison so you can see where I started at. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's cute. I like to go around and, like, look in the windows. Kind of like it's actually somebody's house. I don't know if you guys ever would go up to, like, abandoned buildings, but, like, that still had some furnishings in and look in the windows. It is so fun. I used to do it all the time, and then I grew up and realized that that's not very cool to do. But it is very, very entertaining, I will say. Like, look. And, like, look at the living room. You can't see so much from over here. I like it. I'm proud of it. Okay, on to the next one. This one I made in-game, and as far as I'm aware, if I sell the house, it'll just reset back to the original, so I don't want to sell it. Okay, it was this beach house one. So this is the before. Absolutely disgusting. The kitchen wasn't too bad. That's the master bedroom. That's the back. No, that's the back, sorry. Wait. Oh, these are both the back. Okay. I'm slow. This is the front, right? Now, you guys can see what I did to it. This is for a little couple expecting a baby, or maybe just had a baby, but I'm going to go with expecting a baby. Okay, so I can't get any further away from the house. But I painted it purple. This was one of the first houses I've completed, so I do think this one is not as good as my more recent ones, but I still want to show it so you can see the progress. Like, look, I didn't have, like, any floor trim. That's really bothering me right now. Anyway, I love this little entryway, little coat hook. There's the upstairs. Here's the living room. This hanging chair, you will notice I use all the time. It's definitely one of my favorite objects, along with that bench, and I love this desk. Anyway, but they have their little computer station. Over here is the bathroom. I love the little laundry with the curtain. I think that was a very cute idea. And then this is the kitchen. If you'll notice, I kept the original kitchen kind of, because I felt like it was some fun inspiration for the house. It's a very small kitchen, so I made a little pantry over here. And then this is like a little dining nook. Good for hosting. I think it's pretty cute. I don't think I did anything. Oh, I put a little fire pit out back. I don't even remember that. That bike is everything. I want that bike in real life very badly. Little barbecue. Anyway, it's very small, but again, this one was the first one I think I really completed. And then upstairs, look, she has a little curtained off bedroom. Look how cute this is for the girlies. Love this. Look at that. Yeah. I also overuse the easel. I need to stop doing that. This is the little nursery area with the toys, the bed, a changing table. Probably not practical, shoved up but against the ceiling, but you know. You gotta let things slide. I would totally also add curtains here. I should do that. And then this is the bathroom, which I love the lighting behind the bathtub. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's just a cute little house. Oh, also, I kind of forgot. I think these windows, yeah, they open up so you can go out here. Look at that view. Anyway, it's a cute little house. I like it. I do. I just like to go and do a little speed walkthrough sometimes to get, you know, the vibe really fast. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bow curtsy.